Do you have the positive grid spark and you thought, what would happen if I plugged the headphone output into an amp? That might be a pretty stupid idea, but I'm going to try it just for you today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today, I'm going to try to do something that may very well turn out to be the dumbest thing I've ever done, but I'm going to use one of my least expensive amps to try it on. And I'm not just picking on the Orange just because it's maybe the least expensive real amp that I have in the house. I also selected the Orange because it is solid state and it is really flat on the clean channel. Because we just want to hear the character of the spark, not so much the Orange, and see how it sounds coming through like a real big boy amp speaker. That's the Orange's only function. That's all it's going to do. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like or subscribe. It's kind of like one of those dog turds you find in your yard in the summer where the sun has cooked all the color out of it and you accidentally kick it over and it's still wonderfully brown and moist on the bottom. That's kind of what this channel is like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play these clips back to back. I'm going to try to play the same thing the same way on the same guitar, the same pickup. Bip, spark, orange, spark, orange, spark, orange. And I'll try to give you the clips like that too, back to back. I hate when someone does like 10 things with one amp and then the same 10 things with another, because by the time I get to the other end, I can't remember what that sounds like. So I'm going to go like that. Now, if that didn't screw up the autofocus, nothing will. Now, you don't want to smell the air coming across my rotting gingiva any longer. Let's get right to it. Abundance of caution. You are putting a signal other than what comes out of this into the front of your amp. Turn the output on your spark all the way down. Don't forget, there's a music volume too. Don't get caught off guard. Turn that one down as well. Start small. I've got the output on the spark set at about 8 o'clock. Not very loud. On the Crush, I got the channel volume is at about 11 and the master volume is at about 10 o'clock. You do not want to blow up your amp with this little experiment. If you do, I don't know you. You suck. All right, I'm going to try to keep this simple. Charvel DK24, it does everything. Got the old spark back there, just a microphone on it, SM57, no tricks. What I'm going to do is run through a couple of settings clean. I'm going to stick to just the 4 basic core presets that come with the spark. Try and keep this something that you can compare to what you have at home. So neck position, single coil, clean. Neck position, single coil, clean. Position 2, single coil, those stratty quacky. Finally, a little bit of bridge, single coil. bridge single coil. Moving right along the crunch, staying in single coil. Bridge humbucker. High gain bridge pickup humbucker. All right, finally, we're going to get the metal. Going to stay with the bridge pickup humbucker. All right, I've got the glasses on because I need to see this part. We're just going to tour through some tones and have some fun while we're still going through an actual big boy speaker. So let's have some fun. Let's just do fun, stupid things like we always do. This looks good and stupid. That is such a great tone. Listen how monstrous it becomes with a little delay. That's the Engel Fireball. You can find it on the Tone Cloud. It was in a previous video of mine. Oh my goodness, that is one of my mostest funnest tones to rock out on. It sounds just that wasn't terrible. Let's see what it said at. It's actually higher than I would have thought. Let's roll it back. Here's a lesson for you peoples at homes that are new to the Spark. Noise gate kills your sustain. It kills noise, but it will choke off the end of a note if you have a lot of sustain. If you ain't got a lot of sustain, or you don't play that kind of guitar, you don't have to worry about it. If you just go... like you're constipated, you ain't got to worry about the threshold of the gate. But guys like me, we like to take a note and go. It's still kind of boner died a little bit. That's all right. I will say, from an in-the-room perspective, and I know you're not here with me, but I also wish you were, It's a bigger amp experience. I can't lie to you. It is a bigger amp experience. Is it transformative? You'll have to wait to the end of the video for my thoughts on that. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber now. Gotta be one of those assholes. Listen how creamy it sounds on the neck, even in humbucker. That's the single coil, isn't that gorgeous? Oh look, I've got a call. It was spam risk. Don't you love screen recording stuff on your iPhone? Goodness gracious. Thank God I had the good sense to turn off my YouTube comment notifications from this thing, because that had been embarrassing. You've just been peppered the whole video with, you suck, unsubscribing. It's like having you unsubscribe when you were never subscribed to begin with. Don't lie to me. How many days is it till Christmas? It'll be here faster than you think. Oh, there's my friend. I know y'all are tired of that one. Let me do something maybe that the older folks might like better. Classic Goldface, classic people, classic guitars. Let's see what it sounds like. The big experience. Allow me to turn that up for you a little bit. Is that too much drive? Let's turn some off. Yeah, see, that really opens it up a lot. My opinion. Last but not least, let's go with something nice. Something bend the fend. What did we learn today? Or maybe we didn't learn it, and I'll have to see when I go to edit this, is how much difference there is in sound. Does it actually translate to the microphone and onto the video? I can tell you personally from being in the room, there is a difference, but it's more quantitative than qualitative. It sounds essentially the same, just sounds a little bit bigger coming through an amp. You do lose some of the stereo imaging that you get with the smaller guy with the two speakers. It's obviously a lot less boomy. It's fun if you want to turn the spark really up crazy loud through something loud that you have in the house and feel your pants legs rumble. But other than that, I don't know that there's a whole lot of extra payback running it through an amp. As always, I thank you for the time that you choose to spend with me week after week. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe. It certainly helps. If you got some low, ratty ass friends that don't give a crap about what they do with their time, send them my way. If you'd like to help out the channel, you can buy a t-shirt. If you think maybe you are unafraid to roll around town sporting the word GearGasms on your chest. I don't know where you live. Maybe it's a cool thing to do. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Don Henley about it, because if he finds out the Eagles are on it, he's just going to come over to your house and rape your cat.
Cut!
What, we can't say on YouTube? Can't say on YouTube?
Roll sound! Quiet on the set!
Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Don Henley about it, because if he finds out the Eagles are on it, he's just going to come over to your house and force himself on your cat.
Cut!
What now? Too aggressive? Whatever you do in the next 7 days, let me try it more gently. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Don Henley about it, because if he finds out the Eagles are on it, he's going to come over to your house and have relations with your cat without first obtaining your consent, nor the consent of said cat.
That's a wrap!
But don't forget to play more guitar, watch less YouTube, and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.